With a seating capacity of 66,000, Edward Jones Dome could be a tough place for visiting NFL teams. And we'll see what kind of impact it has in this game between Buffalo and St. Louis. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
And this kick will get the game started. With the dome protecting us from the elements, weather won't have an effect on this one today. I'm Tom Hammond. Chris Collinsworth is here. We're ready for the call. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. Kicker looks ready to get this one started. Let's head down to the field for the opening kickoff. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Bolger dropping back. On the run, he throws it. Brought down around the 28-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
He's looking to throw. Throws on the run. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. On the ground, right side. He's hammered in the backfield. You may want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
They give it to the tailback. Dropped behind the line. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. Man deep. Puts it up there. And they can't connect. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Jones kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. He fields the punt at the 20. And he just got hammered. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 40. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. It's 2nd and 5 here. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He doesn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. He fields the punt at the 20. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Here's the give. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
They go with the run. He makes his way to about the 38. 9-yard gain. The backfield is in the offset I formation. First down, looking to throw. Strong throw. He makes a move, and he's brought down. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Bolger is lined up under center. He has 2 tight ends, and they motion a guy to the right. They'll keep it on the ground again. He tries to spin, and he is dropped, and he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw, that penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
Tackled at the 42, gain of 7, and so it'll be 3rd down. From the 42-yard line. St. Louis lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. He's looking to throw. Rifles it right. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Jones will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They'll take over at the 20. The Bills come out in a single back formation. Here's the give. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Again with the run. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
From their own 32-yard line. The Bills come out in the ace formation. Royal takes off to the left side. Counter to the left. He's dropped in the open field. The running back picks up 6 on that play. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Royal, the man in motion. He drops back. He throws short. Just plants right off his hand. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Drops back to pass. With the pass. It's incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Gets it away cleanly. Hall takes it at the 23. He's dropped at the 31. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Bulger looking to throw on first down. Tips it away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw, and they're coming after him. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 8. That'll make it third down. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. 3 wideouts here.
Here we go.
Bulger sends a man in motion.
Watch a hard count. Come on, little hustle.
Drops back. Looks for a man open. Makes the grab. He makes a great open field tackle. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Bulger hands it off. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 49. The Rams come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Looking to throw. Passes the ball, and it's completed. He's brought down at the 30. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Throws it short. This pass is incomplete. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
Bulger with the give. And they get him at the 28-yard line. They get 2 yards. That'll bring up third down. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Jackson lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Drops back. Scans the field. Brings it in. He's dropped right around the 22-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Brown will try to put the first points of the game on the board. Here's the kick. It's good. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
He kicks it off. Parrish fields it at the 2. They get him at the 29-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll get the ball here at the 29-yard line. Buffalo goes with the ace set here. Looks to pass. Throws it. No completion. Evans is the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 29. Ace backfield this time. Back to pass. Defense closing in with the catch. Brought down right around the 34-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
He throws it. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Mormon punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Makes the fair catch. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Offset I formation in the backfield. On the ground with a tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. From their own 18-yard line. The Rams come out with the offset I. Here's the give. Tackled at the 19. That's a 1-yard pickup.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Back to throw. Throws it out. And the defender intercepts it. And he's hammered at the 34-yard line. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Gives it off. Brought down behind the line. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Drops back. Dumps it out left. Great open field tackle. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Edwards drops back. Defense is getting pressure. Can't hang on. Royal was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. So, it's 4th down. The Bills are lining up to punt it away. Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 9-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Not much time to throw. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Pass is complete, and he's drilled at the 28-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Fullback straight ahead. He's tackled at the 30, and a pickup of about 2. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers.
Here we go. Ready,
Jackson takes the handoff. And they get him at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled at the 43-yard line. Chalk up a big gain and a first down for the ball carrier on that one.
Big play that time by a talented player. You can tell in those tough, clutch situations, he wants the ball in his hands.
On the ground with a tailback. Brought down about the 43-yard line. Jackson gets about a yard on the play. From their own 44-yard line. Jackson lines up as the deep back, I formation. They hand it off again. And they get him at the 46-yard line. So the delayed handoff gets maybe a yard. So another third down upcoming for the offense. Jackson, the lone back. Drops back. Fires it out. And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. He's dropped at the 38. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
It's the tailback. Brought down at the 32-yard line. He gets 4, maybe 5 yards on the counter. Second down and 5. And this is the 10th play of the drive. The Rams come out with 3 wide receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun. Bolger is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Rifles this one out to the right. Holt drops it. Holt was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 32-yard line. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Gets the throw off. Bennett was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It's 4th down. Looks like they'll kick it away here. Jones is back to punt. He'll try to keep this one out of the end zone. He gets it away. It'll go out at the 11-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. He looks to throw on first down. Throws short. There for the catch. The defense was right there for the stop on the play. Not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 3-0. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on their own 14. Royal is the man in motion. Here's the give. And they get him at the 14. That run picked up a yard, maybe less, and that makes it 3rd down. Single set backfield. They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Punts it. Hall takes it at the 43. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Here we go.
Bolger will look to throw. Goes through his read. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Drops back on first down. Rifles it out there. It's tipped. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
St. Louis lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. They go with a run. What a brutal hit. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play. The Rams come out with 4 wide receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun. He'll get it again. And they didn't get it. Jackson picks up 5 yards with the carry. They line up in the red zone for the first time today. And it splits the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Parrish fields it at the 3. Hit and dropped at the 20-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Buffalo lines up in a double tight set. He didn't get back to the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Gives to the back. Brought down about the 27-yard line. Lynch gains 8 yards on that play. They line up at the 28. Edwards is under center. Offense lines up in an I. Sweep left. He's pushed out at the 36-yard line.
Marshawn Lynch has really proven to be one of the top backs in this league. And the thing that I like about him is that he is a tough guy. He gets in there between the tackles, and you can see the fight just come out in him. He does not want to go down. He twists, he spins, he fights for every single yard.
Buffalo lines up in the offset I this time. It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
He fights forward to about the 36. Just about 3 yards there.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He drops back to pass. He throws on the run. Huge hit. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Drops back on first down. He throws right. He's there for the catch. Tackled at the 45. Looks like a gain of 9 on the pass play, so that'll make it second down. The Bills line up with an offset I backfield. They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at the 44-yard line. And with that run, the defense just gave up the first down.
And for a defense in those short yardage situations, More often than not, you're going to give up the first down, but you certainly don't want to allow them to break out the big one.
Edwards looking to throw. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Edwards comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Another run. They tackle him for a loss. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
All kinds of pressure. There for the reception. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. Punts it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. He looks to throw on first down. It's completed. Tackled at the 27-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. Leslie intercepts it. At the 30. He's brought down around the 25-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they get him at the 24-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. From the 24-yard line. Edwards is in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide this time. Drops back. Short pass to his left. Out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Delayed handoff. He's dropped at the 18-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. This will be their first snap inside the 20 today. Kick is up. And it splits the uprights. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 21-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Here we go.
Makes the throw out to his left. And he's out right around the 28-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
St. Louis comes out with 2 tight ends. He'll get it again. He's tackled at the 34. He did a nice job there on the run, and it was enough to get the first.
Oh, yeah, he put his dancing shoes on there. One little juke, fake him out, get your head down, pick up the first down. Nice play.
Here we go. Ready? Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
He looks to throw on first down. Simpson gets the interception. Inside the 30. To the 10. And he scores. What a play. What an interception for this defense.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
They're lining it up for the point after. And the point after is good. Buffalo holds a 4-point lead. And here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. Hit and dropped at the 27. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. St. Louis is going with the offset I backfield. Hands it to the back. The defender gets him to the ground. And a pickup of about 2, and that will bring up second down. It's second down and 8 to go. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. Dropped behind the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
4th down. The Rams lining up to punt. Jones is waiting for the snap. Jones punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Fielded at the 19. Brought down around the 28-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
Gives it off. And they get him at the 29-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. 3 wide receiver. Gives to the back. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
Looking to throw. With the pass. Tackled at about the 41. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Another run. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. They get 1 yard on the play. That brings up second down. Lynch, the lone back. They hand it off again. He's brought down at the 45. That's a 2-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. They hand it off. And they get him around the 44-yard line. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Edwards hands it off straight ahead. Brought down around the 40-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Bills line up with an offset I backfield. He'll get the call again. Tackled around the 32-yard line.
You know, Marshawn Lynch may have had a few skeptics when he first came in the league, but anytime you get on this team, you know you're going to have to prove how tough you are. And he's delivered the big plays. He's delivered on the physical play. He hasn't backed down from anybody, and he always seems to do it with a little smile on his face. He's having fun playing the game of football.
Edwards sends a man in motion. He'll get it again. What a shot! The defensive line wins that one.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
Edwards hands it off. He lost yardage on the play. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. Evans was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. So, it's 4th down. The Bills line up to punt. Mormon can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Mormon will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Bolger is under center, only one in the backfield this time. McMichael is the motion man. Back to throw. Fires it right. He's dropped around the 26-yard line. They hurry to the line. The Rams just took their first time out. 2nd and 4. We're at the 1-minute mark, first half. Out of the I formation. Drops back to pass. Makes the short throw. And they get him at about the 39-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Fails to connect with the pass. Holt was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. St. Louis is going with the offset I backfield. And they motion a guy to the right. He's looking to throw. Guns it out. Brought down at the 45.
Big game Torrey Holt has done it again. There's no question when he's healthy, he's one of the best receivers in the game. Just so smooth in and out of cuts. It doesn't look like it would be difficult to cover him, but he explodes once he gets into that cut and gets separation.
Tackled right around the 34-yard line.
Sometimes I think Torrey Holt doesn't get the credit he deserves for his speed because he's so smooth. He doesn't look like he's running fast. But if you don't really play off of him and try and sneak up and make some of those plays underneath, he'll go right by you in a heartbeat.
McGee has the pick. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
Feeds it to the back. He's hammered in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Booming kick. McGee fields it at the goal line. Drilled at the 27-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Drops back. Gets the pass out. He's tackled at the 40. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Drops back on first down. He's dropped for the sack. The offensive line seemed to have a tough time picking up their blocks on that play.
It almost looked like the offensive line didn't know who to block on that one. Sometimes the best part of blitzing is you create situations where the offensive line have to all think, have to all be on the same page. One guy messes up and it's over.
Throws it short, and he caught it. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Brought down around the 47-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. Mormon will kick it away. And boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. Batted away. Jackson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20. They line up in the I formation.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Watch the switch. We'll make this run.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 25. Jackson picks up 5 yards with the carry. Third down now, 5 to go. Ball on the 25. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Can't hang on. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Makes the fair catch. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Lynch takes it right side. Hit and drop behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Nickel defense. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Lynch gets about 4 yards on the draw play. It's third down now and 8 to go. Ball on the 28. They line up in a one-back set. Back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. They really are going to have to find a way to slow down the blitz.
I always thought it was so difficult to block linebacker blitzes because more often than not, it's a tight end or a back who has to try and step up and take on these great athletic, big pass rushing guys.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 44. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
False start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
They'll throw on first down. Completed. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
Here's the give. Brought down at the 44-yard line. Jackson gains about 4 yards on the play. The Bills bring in their quarter defensive package. Drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. Goes out of bounds right around the 34-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
It's good. He just showed off his incredible leg strength there. What a kick.
Wow. Can you believe he made that one? That's my expert analysis there. Wow.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. Big hit there to bring him down. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll go to work at the 25. First and 10. St. Louis lines up with 5 defensive backs. Gives it off. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Gain of under a yard, and that will bring up second down. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 26. Looking to throw. Looks down the field. And they got him. Little was there to bring the quarterback down on the play. Not many plays in the playbook designed to get this kind of yardage. Third and long coming up. Back to throw. Looks for a man open. Brings this one in. Tackled at the 34-yard line. Not a good series for this offense as they go 3 and out.
This defense is turning it into a fist fight out there. They're the aggressor. They're taking it to the offense, and they sent them back to the bench with their head hanging low on that series.
Mormon kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Hall fields it at the 22. Brought down at the 26-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
That's right, Lucy.
Rifles it to the left. He's dropped around the 34-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Well, that's a nice throw to get them the first down.
And this quarterback's showing off all the skills now. We've seen the rocket arm in the past, and now a little touch. It looked pretty.
Bulger with the give. He is hit hard on the play. Jackson gains about a yard on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
12. Keep playing, fellas.
On play action, he throws left. Brought down at the 48-yard line. Gain of 6 off play action that time. 3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 48. The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on 3rd down. Again, he'll get the call. They denied him the first down on that run.
Yeah, they were lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't like the call when you're in a 3rd down situation. I'm paying the quarterback so much money. He's getting the ball there.
Jones will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Lynch alone in the backfield. Edwards goes with the play fake. And it's caught. And they get him at the 34. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man cover.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
Fullback straight ahead. He took a shot at the 36-yard line. Around 2 yards there on the fullback draw. 2nd and 8 coming up here. The Bills go with the I formation. Setting up play action, and he catches it with no one around. Cuts back, and he's dropped. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
He looks to throw on first down. Throws on the run. Drops the sure pick. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Lynch takes the give. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. 3rd and 6 coming up. The Bills set up in the gun. And they'll run him again. And it looked short from up here. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will start at the 20. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Ready?
Looks to pass. He throws it, and he catches it. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
They motion to the right. Jackson takes the give. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Drops back to pass. The pass is away. And he's knocked out at the 49-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
And they'll run him again. He's dropped at about the 41. So that was a pickup of about 9. That brings up second down. 3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Ready?
Again with the run. He didn't get back to the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Here we go. Ready?
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. And they're coming after him. And it's knocked loose. Bennett was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. The Rams are lining up to punt this one away. Jones to punt. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Nice play fake. He's sacked. Long records the sack on the play. So the sack on first down brings up a 2nd and long situation. Edwards drops to throw. He needs to get rid of it. Hardy was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 14. The Rams bring in their dime package, only 3 down linemen. He drops back to pass. He throws right. Tackled right around the 22-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Hall fields it at the 37. He's tackled at the 45. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Hands it to the back. They tackle him for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
They come out in the nickel. He'll get it again. What a hit! They get around 5 yards from the halfback. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 50. They line up in the shotgun.
Here we go. Ready. Wide, Trent, you all right? Jam free.
Drops back to pass. Scans the field. He's wide open. He's dropped at the 33. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Puslesny catches it, interception. Great catch by the linebacker, not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Lynch takes the give. Brought down behind the line. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Throws out right. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
First down, 10 to go. Edwards lines up under center. 3-wide formation. Drops back. Rockets it out. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Gives to the back. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Lynch comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 3rd and 8 now. Ball on their own 49. St. Louis brings in their nickel package. Hands it to the back. He's tackled at about the 45-yard line. He did what he could, but it still won't be enough for a first down.
And defensively, they'll give you a run like that. I mean, it's 3rd down and long situation, and if you want to simply hand the ball off, take it. We'll let you punt the football, and we'll go back and drink some little water.
It'll go out at the 22-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Go.
Looks to pass. Here's the throw. It falls incomplete. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Jackson lines up as the deep back, I formation. Jackson takes it up the middle. Brought down at the 27. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Rams come out with the offset eye. He's looking to throw. Tackled around the 28-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Parrish fields it at the 30. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down around the 33-yard line, just about 3 yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
He didn't get his feet set as he threw. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
All kinds of pressure. He throws on the run. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Evans was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own 49. Lynch, the lone back. Edwards hands it off. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Lynch gets 3 yards on the play. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. The Rams bring in the nickel package. Again with the run. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Gets it away cleanly. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Ace backfield this time. Bolger will look to pass. Not much time to throw. Throws it. The quarterback did a nice job of avoiding the sack.
Yeah, but you have to be careful making that throw. Sometimes those are easily intercepted. He did a good job getting out of there, but that throw was dangerous.
Bolger set to go to the air. Looks for a man open. And he has his back, who's wide open. He's pushed out at the 35. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Nice play fake. Passes. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 44-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Short pass to his left. And he's out right around the 38-yard line. Leonard gains about 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. St. Louis lines up in the offset eye this time. Drops back. Throws a bullet. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at the 23. That's a 1-yard pickup. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 9 coming up here. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Brought down at the 17. They get 6 there.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
Setting up play action. Is there for the catch. How did he get open for such a big gain?
Well, it just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy on the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
It looks like they'll go for 2. Jackson is the deep back as they line up in the I. He's looking to throw. And they won't get the 2.
Huge loss.
And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 1. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They line up in the I formation. He fakes it. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. Evans was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They line up in a one-back set. Here's the give. And they get him at the 31. Lynch gets 3 yards on the carry. The defense is in the nickel. Setting up play action. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Not much of a gain on that play action pass. It's 4th down. The Bills lining up to punt. Mormon awaits the snap. Mormon punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Hall takes it at the 25. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Jackson gets it on the inside. Tackled at the 46-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense. If you can't stop the run, then you have to deal with play action.
Jackson gets the call again, and he will lose yardage on the play. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Another run. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. Is that the right call to make?
Yeah, that's because the offense shouldn't have called a run there. That's sort of a give-up play. You know, you hear people talk about, well, we're just going to run one in there and punt the football away. I'm just not made that way. I'm an old offensive guy. I say let's sling it.
Gets it away cleanly. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Edwards is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. Drops back on first down, looking for a receiver. Comes down with it, and he's knocked out at the 23. Royal gets him about 3 yards on that completion. That'll make it second down. Edwards lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. There's a play fake. And the fullback is wide open out there. Just about 5 yards on that completion. So that'll make it third down. 3rd and 2 coming up here. The Rams bring in the nickel package. He's looking to throw, and they're coming after him. Tackled around the 47-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He looks to throw on first down. Dumps it out right. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Throws while on the run. He's tackled around the 26-yard line, and that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
From the 26-yard line, Lynch is the single setback. Little handoff. He lost yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
It's the tailback. Tackled at the 21-yard line. They gain 5 yards there, and that makes it third down. Only one man back. Looks to pass. He's under pressure. He's dropped for a loss. That'll go for a 1-yard loss.
Well, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over
it. Edwards has completed every pass on this drive. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They'll go to work at the 22. First down, 10 to go. Only one man back. Here's the give. And they get him at the 27-yard line. Jackson gains about 5 yards on the run. St. Louis lines up in a double tight set. Gives it off. Brought down around the 28-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He'll get the call again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard loss for the halfback.
So with under 2 minutes to go now, this offense failed to get the job done. They're going to have to punt the football away, and now the game is going to be placed in the hands of the defense.
He's dropped at the 29-yard line.
All right, big moment in the game now. They've got to get this thing in the end zone. I expect to see the 2-minute offense, but you don't have to be in the hurry-up offense. Just get to the line of scrimmage. Take the short throws that most defenses will give you in this situation. Don't be afraid to use the middle of the field. You have time.
That play is good.
The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Edwards drops back on first down. He catches another. He's tackled at about the 45-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Drops back. Dumps it out left. And they get him around the 38-yard line. The slant pattern is good for an 8-yard gain on the play. Edwards changes the play at the line. Edwards is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Catch is made. Tackled at the 25. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
The Bills will take their second time out of the half. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Edwards back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 12. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Edwards is under center. Single backfield this time. He'll try the end zone. Picked off, and that will seal it up. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick. That's a disaster.
From their own 4-yard line. St. Louis lines up in a double tight set. Jackson, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 9. And not to be outdone, the running back just topped the century mark.
This guy may not be the fastest guy in the field, but he's running like it. All day long, he's been putting on a show. No wonder he's over 100 yards.